Imagine you're sitting in the front seat of the plane, getting ready to check off another item on your bucket list. Skydiving. As the engines revs up and the plane starts to ascend to 10,000 feet, you can feel your heart pound faster, faster, and your breath become more shallow and rapid. And when that plane hits 10,000 feet, you're met with a rush of cold air shooting through the cabin as the jump instructor opens the bay door. So you get up, check your gear one last time, and head over to that bay door. And when you get there, you're met with the A-OK, the thumbs up. You are ready to jump. And so you take a step out of the safety of the plane and into the great unknown. And as you dive through the air, wind whipping past your face, the only thing you can focus on, the only thing you can remember is count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And you pull the cord to your main chute. And you pull it again, and again, and again, furiously tugging on it until you realize something's wrong. It's jammed. And now your only chance, no, your only hope for survival lies in your reserve. That skydiver is Kellogg's. And their main chute of a sugary breakfast cereal is being jammed by the consumer's desire for a healthy and on-the-go breakfast alternative. And that reserve chute, that reserve that we spoke about, well, that's a partnership with Starbucks. And if Kellogg's doesn't deploy its reserve chute, doesn't partner with Starbucks, the company's going to lose $300 million this year. And over $11 billion within the next 5 years. Now, we at Longshore Consulting, we've poured through Kellogg's annual financial statements. We've analyzed the competition, and we've evaluated the industry standards. And I, Connor Mooney, along with my colleagues,
Grace Cunningham,
Brittany Gilmartin,
Roger Smith,
Robert Kluger,
E. Gao,
are here to help Kellogg's deploy that reserve chute and save the company from massive losses. And to do that today, we'll check our gear for a final time and approach that bay door, where we'll meet that challenge head on. And then we'll immediately dive into our proposed solution to Starbucks. From there, we'll ride through our marketing strategy and touch down with its implementation and some of the financials of the plan. Now, it's imperative that Kellogg's adapt to the growing and changing trends in the consumer breakfast market, or risk losing their spot at the top of the industry. Now, let's meet that challenge head on.
Kellogg's current challenge is twofold. The company has failed to meet changing consumer demands for both a healthy and on-the-go breakfast option for their millennial consumers. These failures have resulted in declining breakfast sales for 3 straight years. In order to examine these numbers further, we're first going to take a look at the growing on-the-go breakfast trend, and then assess Kellogg's failures to meet the health-conscious consumer. The identity of the traditional American breakfast is evolving. What once was a sit-down meal has transitioned to a hurried snack. With 146 million commuters in the United States, Kellogg's is not doing enough to maximize their reach to this huge market of on-the-go consumers. Nor do Kellogg's sugary products really entice these consumers to want to purchase them. In fact, Kellogg's is one of the worst offenders when it comes to sugar content. 3 out of the top 5 most sugary cereals are Kellogg's products. And Kellogg's has 10 out of their top 25 cereals failing to meet industry sugar guidelines. General Mills only has 2 that fail this same metric. Now that we have an understanding of both the health-centric and on-the-go trends that have sent Kellogg's spiraling out of control, let's dive into our solution.
our solution, our reserve chute, will put Kashi products
in Starbucks stores nationwide. The partnership between Kashi and Starbucks will align Kellogg's with the on-the-go and health-centered breakfast trend that's currently threatening profitability.
But why Kashi? The year is 2000, and Kellogg's just acquired the popular nutritious snack brand of the moment. This brand would go on to dominate grocery aisles nationwide, and for almost a decade offer Kellogg's a major source of revenue. Now, the year is 2015, and in the face of changing consumer trends, this brand, Kashi, and its parent company, Kellogg's, have a monumental opportunity to redeem both their image and sales volume by recapturing a new generation of breakfast food buyers. Food spending away from the home trumped grocery shopping for the first time in history this year. This statistic is highly reflective of the busy millennial generation, an age group that demands both convenience and nutrition when choosing what to eat. On-the-go, health-conscious millennials need single-serving breakfasts that can offer them a healthy, portable, and appropriately portioned morning meal, and Kashi is prepared to give them this. That's because Kashi is a premier brand that features heart-healthy, organic, and whole-grain ingredients. We propose that Kellogg's place a simple variety of Kashi products in Starbucks stores. Specifically, 1.6-ounce Kashi cups flavored in Goling Crisp, Goling Crunch, and Heart to Heart. By placing these cereals in a new market, Kellogg's can effectively and efficiently meet the needs of this millennial population, transform their perceptions of the company, and ultimately salvage declining sales. We now see why Kashi is the answer to Kellogg's problems.
But why Starbucks? Starbucks is a primary marketplace to revolutionize Kellogg's brand. Starbucks has over 12,000 locations nationwide and facilitates over 1.4 billion food purchases a year. Putting Kashi in Starbucks will substantially increase the brand exposure, especially among millennials, who make up 20% of Starbucks consumer base. In fact, Goldman Sachs reviewed Starbucks has earned distinct recognition of having the most millennial patronage of all quick-service restaurants in the U.S. Kashi will be able to provide Starbucks customers with the option to purchase healthy and convenient breakfast along with their favorite morning coffee every day. In addition, Kashi's natural vibe will fit perfectly with Starbucks' healthier image in contrast of other quick-service restaurants such as Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's. Association with Starbucks will not only improve Kellogg's brand perception, but more effectively communicates Kashi's healthiness. These intangible benefits will once again allow Kashi to soar the sky of the health food industry, and in the process, save Kellogg's from plummeting to the earth.
We now see how Kashi can fulfill the desires of the on-the-go, health-conscious millennial.
And review the perceptual impacts of a partnership with Starbucks.
Now, let's deploy the chute and glide through our marketing strategy.
A focused marketing strategy is required to attract the millennial professional base of customers that frequent Starbucks stores. First, we will dive into the millennial professional target base and its lifestyle, and second, we will glide through the marketing strategy required to make Kashi successful in Starbucks stores. Millennial professionals, aged 25 to 34, primarily live in urban settings and have an on-the-go and healthy lifestyle. The 1.6-ounce Kashi cups that will be sold in Starbucks stores will easily fit the on-the-go lifestyle of these consumers. However, in order to effectively target this diverse demographic, advertisements will be ran on various different outlets, both physical and digital. Such physical outlets will include strategically placing advertisements on buses, billboards, and subway stations, since millennials are always on the go. In addition, since millennials spend a substantial amount of their time on technology, advertisements will be ran on various digital outlets. These outlets will include music streaming services such as Spotify and Pandora, since nearly 8 out of 10 millennials use these on a daily basis. Now, this marketing strategy, comprised of both physical and digital engagements, deserves a strong implementation.
A strong implementation consists of a clear timeline and a thorough cost analysis. Our timeline begins in spring 2016, when Kellogg's and Starbucks will finalize their partnership. During the summer, Kellogg's will ramp up production of its 1.6-ounce Kashi cereal cups and begin the distribution process. In the fall, Kellogg's will develop and launch its marketing campaign for Kashi's arrival in Starbucks stores. Finally, Kellogg's will release the Kashi cereal cups in all of Starbucks' 12,000 national locations at the beginning of the calendar year 2017. Moving on to cost analysis, we estimate that in the first year of this partnership, Kashi cereal cups can increase Starbucks' annual food purchases by 15% and sell 156 million units. Therefore, Kellogg's can expect production costs of $55 million. Distribution to all of Starbucks' national locations will cost Kellogg's $12 million. For its marketing campaign, which includes developing in-store displays and purchasing ad space on buses, subway stations, and apps such as Spotify, Kellogg's should budget $30 million. Adding these together, our proposed solution will cost Kellogg's a total of $97 million. These costs will yield a huge return. If Kellogg's wholesales the cereal cups to Starbucks for $1.35, then Kashi stands to make $210 million off this partnership in 2017. In addition, if Kashi can capitalize on its improved brand image and maintain just an 8% annual growth rate for its Starbucks sales and a 6% annual growth rate for its other retail sales, then it can double its most recent sales within 5 years and break $1 billion within 10 years. Now that we've touched down on our implementation plan and its benefits, let's debrief today's jump.
Today we met the growing and changing trends in the consumer breakfast marketplace head on. We dove into our proposed solution to Starbucks and glided through its aggressive multimedia marketing campaign. And finally, we touched down with its implementation and some of the financial benefits that Kellogg's will receive as part of this partnership. But right now Kellogg's is in free fall. And its only chance at redemption, its only saving grace, is this partnership with Starbucks. Kellogg's, don't fall into this $11 billion hole. Use that reserve sheet. Pull the